All right. So limp pot, I don't think we will really ever win with 8 high, but at the same time, oh no, we're just giving up here. Pretty good flop for this hand. Let's see. See the range advantage here. I think this is a board where we'd actually go with a bit larger sizing with our range. Be a bit more selective. It's pretty hard for him to miss that flop entirely, really. He's got like a gut shot or a pair, things like that. Okay, we're gonna be ISOing here with ace 10. All right, this board is much better for us than it is for him. We have all the sets. He probably opens. He probably doesn't have any sets, to be honest. We have a gut shot. We have 2 pair. He barely ever has 2 pair. Maybe he has like king 8 suited, jack 8 suited. Okay, pretty dry board. I think we can just range bet this board. Any board with a king on it. Out of position, it's usually pretty decent. Okay, so he's called here in the 9. The 9 is just a much better card for his range than it is for us. Like he's doing a lot of calling on a flop with 9x. We're probably not betting a ton of 9x. Although I guess if we're range betting, we are, but I guess for half pot here, and we have queen high and not really anything else going for us. So we want to go. Okay, just gonna be see what small on this board. This is unique. I guess if we bet small, we can still call by some ace X, which he can have. Maybe he has more 5x than we do. Okay, I think it's pretty clear check back at this point. All right, that's a pretty good vote for us. I think we can actually size down a little here. Call out of the small blind, so he's probably a little bit stronger than you might expect. So when he calls a small bet, I guess he does have some aces. He still has sixes, so I don't think I'm going to be over betting here. Like he's got maybe like 6-7 suited, but I think it's pretty clear. Large bet on the larger side. Okay, really small 3-bet here. um, hmm. I have to call 3 into almost 20. But this hand kind of sucks, especially multi-way. I'm not sure the right play there is. The price is just really crazy. I guess maybe we just get lucky. Okay. Got like 4 outs against an ace, 3 clean outs, I guess. Not gonna be continuing even for about third pot. All right, this is a board. We are not going to be betting super aggressively. Though I wonder if we do have to have check raises, or if he's just doing way too good on this board. Obviously not folding. Just debating between calling and raising. I think with these suits, I'm gonna play this as a bet. Okay, he shouldn't have a ton of queen X. I guess like some queen 10, some queen 9. Okay, yeah, maybe he's got a decent amount of queen X here. We've got a gut shot. We've got nut flush draw. Good pair potential. King 8 suited over 3-bet here. I don't think so. I'd definitely be calling if the small blind didn't call. I think it's probably strong enough to call anyway. Just gotta be careful on like king high boards. You could 3-bet. I think the 3-bet's a little bit small. Our hand's definitely playable. It's also easily dominated. We'd be in position. If it's half pot, I imagine with the hand of this strength, we get to have some check raises. But I'm not entirely sure based on how wet this board is. I guess we definitely want to be check raising top two. Hmm. Backdoor no flush draw, backdoor straight draw. Okay, this board is better for big blind than it is for us, I think. I think he's checking back. Very underprotected here, and we do have a gut shot, so I think we are okay to start betting. So he 4x three bets in position here. Okay, so this is likely a weaker player here. I definitely don't see any reason to re-raise. And I think with the weaker player in, I think we are fine to just call him. Didn't flop set though. This board obviously favors the three better here. Okay, he bets quite large into two players. So we're gonna have to fold even with eight of hearts. Love a gut shot. His limp range. Actually, I think his limp range interacts decently with this board. We have king high. We might have the best hand now. When he bets, we probably don't. Maybe it's better to bet when we have the gut shot. I'm not sure. Okay, we're gonna be defending, just debating on whether or not this hand could be 3-bet. Probably could be at some frequency, I imagine. Super dry board. Not much we can do here, I don't think. Okay, we have 10 high, we have gut shot. Queen is probably a little bit better for us. That card's definitely better for us. That's using like king 8 or something like that. Our hand is definitely a bluff here. Double gutter, backdoor flush draw, not bad. I don't think we really get to have raises on king jack 7 though. If we did, I mean, this hand would be a great candidate for it. Maybe we do. I guess like we only have 7s really, but 7s, king 7 suited, jack 7 suited. Okay, I think we're gonna be 3-betting the same. It's not a great hand in general. Okay, really good board for our 3-bet range for this hand in particular, though. We really prefer checking, I think. That or just betting really small. I think there could be some merit for betting small with the 10 of hearts here. Okay, so now we're most likely ahead unless using like ace 10, king queen. I think he bets a lot of ace X on the flop, so maybe I should. Yeah, I should think about that one a bit more before just bombing it. He bets his flush draws. He bets his ace X most likely. Yeah, we're just gonna be range betting a board like this. Very dry board. Pick up a shitty gutter ball. Do we need to turn this hand into a bluff here? I think we have a lot worse hands. Do we actually? I was thinking like king, queen, queen, jack, jack 10. Okay, it's good enough to win, I guess. Hmm. This is a hand that doesn't really want to 3-bet, but this board is not great for the pre-flop raiser that we just come out and bet pot. I guess he'd be doing this with like 8s, 9s, 10s, maybe some overs as well. But I guess with this guy behind us also having the 5 of diamonds there. Oof, that one I'm not sure about. I think for that price though. I think he's betting most of his flush draws and his king X, maybe even some of his 8X. So that was like a protection value bet there. Okay, I think his sizing could be a little bit larger. And so since he did go a little smaller, I don't think, there it is. I don't think there's much else we can do but just call. Guess we're just gonna be checking back a lot here. Hoping like an ace or a king peels on the turn. Okay, he bets 2/3 pot. Pretty big sizing here, 32. Be 42. Now if he bets river, I mean, we have a pretty reasonable jam. If he doesn't, I mean, I guess we're targeting like ace high. You're pretty deep stacked here. Fours should be pretty irrelevant. The 10, I think this hand really wants to bet small here, but I think like our range in general wants to just check a lot. Okay, that's better for us. Now I think we can actually, I think he's betting 10x quite a bit when he's checked too. So I think our hand is very strong at this point relative to his. Right, this is a really dry board. This hand really benefits a bit from betting for protection here. But it's also probably like smacking the median of our range and probably doesn't want to bet necessarily. Okay, I think it's a pretty clear call here. We're beating all of his worst pairs. Okay, he overbets. We're beating all his bluffs, but that's the only thing we're beating. I think that spot's probably under bluffed. He bets pretty large here. I think with a backdoor flush draw on the bottom pair, I don't think we can fold. We have 5 outs to improve immediately. We can pick up some equity in the turn on spades. Not the card we're looking for. He does snap check. But I don't think our hand's good enough to do anything with besides just check back. There's a 4 straight out there, a 3 flush. He's just like checked. We beat his like ace highs, we beat his bluffs. He doesn't have a whole lot of like, I mean, like ace king or something, like king. Yeah. I'm wondering if I need to turn the hand to a bluff there is what I was trying to decipher there at the end. Okay, he leads here. I guess he could be leading straight draws, flush draws, jack X, 8X, ace 8, like 7-9, a bunch of random shit. He bets again, which is narrowing his range a bit, I think. More towards, again, straight draws, flush draws, jack X. So all the draws brick. I think he could be over bluffing here if he's bluffing all of his straight draws and flush draws. We have the 9 diamonds, which blocks like a bunch of his bluffs. The fuck? That was very strange. This might be a 3-bet pre. I don't know, maybe not. I don't think this hand would ever be a check raise in equilibrium. Maybe if there's a club out there. Okay, so I could 3-bet or call here. Don't really see any reason to think calling is better than 3-betting. I guess by 3-betting, we sort of guarantee we're up against someone without a full stack, so maybe a weaker player. Okay, board is probably better for the big blind than it is for the button limper. Well, I mean, yeah, he's checking back. We've got 6 high, so we're gonna go for it. We have a gut shot, so we get a little bit of equity if we get called. I think there's a clear 3-bet from the small blind. Oh, I should have looked at his stack size before, but it's okay. He opened, called 3-bet. He's gonna have 5s and 7s. We're not really. I think we just have to be. I don't think we have to be very aggressive on this board. Although I guess if there's a reason, okay, yeah, I guess he's basically saying he's got like 8s or 9s. We are not getting the proper odds to call. That's for sure. Six, 9 suited, probably a really borderline button open. Don't expect to get punished with 3-bets, so maybe we can go for it. Okay, flop's much better for the big blind than it is for us. He's gonna have 2 pairs that we don't have. He's gonna have a bunch of hands. Here we do have a gut shot. Okay, we pick up a pair, but again, he's just doing better on this board than we are. He bets half pot. We need like 25% equity here. Like he could be leading. He could be stabbing, probing with a 5 or a 3. Okay, the ace is going to be much better for us. Do we need to turn this hand into a bluff? Or are we just ahead? I think like we're ahead of all his 5s and 3s. I don't think it's a value bet, that's for sure. I guess we check and lose to 8x sometimes. Does this hand want to? I think we just want to check. We're fine playing multi-way. It's not a super strong hand in general. We're gonna be out of position, so seems all right. Okay, it gets checked to the button and he bets, what's that, like about half pot? We have top pair. He could be betting 10x hearts. He could be betting a lot of different hands, 7-8, which gets there, I guess. Okay, he checks back. That makes me think he's got like 10x or hearts. Do we value bet against that range? I think if he can call us with 10x, we value bet here. Okay, we're obviously crushing on this board. Because we showdown value, we're also losing 10x now. We're losing to aces, ace-x as well. Yeah, we're just gonna be checking. Oh, fuck. Not flush draw here. Board's paired, I guess, like button opened. He does have some king jack. Obviously, it's gonna be super discounted here. I don't really see a reason for us to raise on a board like this, though. Can we pick up the ace, which is a little bit extra equity? We're still way behind. Well, we still have the flush draw. I guess now ace jack is a boat as well. But us having the ace, I don't think there's much we should do here besides just call. Okay, now we got jacks full of aces. Maybe we block here. Try to get called by a king. I guess like he's leading some straight draws, some flush draws, but mostly king X, mostly some stronger hands here. He leads pot. I think we're just gonna have to let that one go. Okay, really dry board. We're just gonna be c-betting range. He snap calls. I mean, he snap called. He didn't think about raising. Like, I think it's pretty likely the best hand here, but maybe check and then calling river is possibly the way to go about this. But yeah, I don't think there's any choice here, but just to call. I think we are going to be range betting small here. Maybe not range betting. Probably just, I mean, I think it's fine to be betting this flush draw here. Okay, check raises. Guess he's check raising with nines a lot. 9x a lot. Half pot bet here. I mean, I don't think, guess he's just saying he has a 9, right? But with the extra equity and with the queen, I don't think there's much we can do there. Be interesting what he does here. We have raises here. I think maybe we're too deep to raise. Maybe we have small raises. That was a weird spot. Too deep to raise. I wonder if that's a thing. Just hate to get jammed on. All right, I'm gonna call it. Here's a really dry board here. We have top pair, good kicker. It's probably a board we're just gonna keep betting. Hand, I guess, where we're gonna keep betting.